Is Vechain about to pump? Let's discuss it. It's 2021 and as we can all see, the cryptocurrency bull run is well underway now. Ever since March 2020 we've been seeing huge gains all over the cryptocurrency space, with all-time highs being set almost every single week. The whole crypto market is experiencing another influx of capital, with recent bullish news about PayPal allowing users in the US to settle payments with crypto for the first time, sending the overall market cap to nearly $2 trillion, with a large pump from Ethereum due to PayPal using their technology. The market continues to run up in price, with Vechain doing an almost 50x return in value since March 2020, one of the highest of the top 50 cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is likely going to lead the market to further gains in the coming weeks. Once it breaks past its all-time high and heads to 70k or more, we could see another very nice pump for the whole market. Vechain continues to benefit from the bull market and we've been seeing really good gains in the past few weeks as a result, and today we'll be looking at whether it's due another imminent pump. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile and it's always important to remember that smart investors will be taking profits on the way up and on the way down as the bull market develops, so they don't get wrecked by the eventual massive pullback that will likely occur in the future. The bull market is likely going to end in around 6 months or so, when a huge correction that will see a dip in the market will not recover from. But today we'll be looking at Vechain and why it's likely going to pump in the next few weeks. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up for our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Vechain is a cryptocurrency that has performed extremely well in the past year, as well as in the past few weeks especially. Since March 2020, it's up around 50x from a fifth of a cent to almost 10 cents now before a recent correction, and it doesn't seem likely that the gains are going to end anytime soon. The price action for Vechain has really been explosive, and it's been performing extremely well in comparison to most top 50 cryptocurrencies in terms of percentages gained. Many investors moving into the space seemed to lose faith in Vechain through January and February because of the period of ranging motion it had, along with a large 30 to 40% pullback, with one token dropping from 6 cents to 3.5 cents in February time. Whilst the space continued to run, we received a lot of comments on the video released at that time saying that Vechain was dead and was likely not going to perform well again due to the recent price action at the time. Whilst the frustration from investors was understandable, it's important to remember the bigger picture, and up until this point Vechain was still at a 20 to 30x from the bottom of the bear market. Also, investing in top quality projects which are consolidating still have a long way to run is likely good practice to get into for smart investors. It's human nature to chase winners, but in the cryptocurrency market this often leads to individuals leaving themselves buying the top and being exposed to a lot of downside as a result. If a quality cryptocurrency is consolidating in the bull market, it's likely that it's going to pump again soon, especially when it's already seen so much appreciation already. Many investors believed at this point that the price target of $1 was outrageous and Vechain could never even reach 20 cents, but since then it's been on a 50% run in price to just under the 10-cent mark, and with 6 months or so left of the bull run, it's very likely that Vechain is going to reach a much higher valuation, especially as the parabola and the peak of the bull run starts to come into effect. Cryptocurrency is full of crazy moves in price action, and it's not unreasonable to believe that a project as good as Vechain could not see a 10x from now in the remainder of the bull run. It seems very likely that Vechain is going to pump again soon. Looking at the technical analysis of the chart, Vechain has been consolidating very nicely in the past week since its run from around 4 cents to just under 10 cents on the 22nd of March. The price action suggests that Vechain is currently coiling, with the volume dropping off as the price action ranges becomes narrower and narrower and is signaling a breakout in the next week or so. The price action is very bullish considering the bull run we're currently in, and also the amazing news that Vechain is coming out with all the time. It seems that investors are becoming aware of Vechain in greater abundance, and bullish movement for the crypto is very likely considering its incredible fundamentals and already great adoption by top institutions around the world. Vechain is also in price discovery mode, which is an incredibly bullish signal in the cryptocurrency space. Price discovery mode essentially means that Vechain has broken its previous all-time high and is now creating new price action in a price bracket that it's never before reached. This is so bullish because it means that technically there is no more resistance for the price action to reach. And once Vechain reaches the critical level with just under 10 cents it set at its all-time high this week, it's very likely this bullish sentiment of the market will carry the price higher again, setting new all-time highs in short order. And there are many good examples of how this has happened in the crypto space recently. Bitcoin doubled in a month or so after its breaking its all-time high of 20k, and Vechain has substantially less market cap than Bitcoin, meaning for it to double to around 20 cents in the next month or so, it would need substantially less capital to do so. Ethereum also ran up around 50% after breaking its all-time high before it started experiencing its recent problems, and the current technical and fundamental analysis for Vechain is suggesting a breakout to the upside very soon. Vechain could be considered as a gem by many investors for their portfolio because of its incredible fundamentals, as well as its great potential to run further in this bull run. Looking at the fundamentals for a moment, Vechain is a supply chain tracking protocol that uses RFID tags to track supply shipments for businesses using their blockchain to immutably store the records. This is an incredible innovation which gives businesses utility and control over their supply chain that has never before been seen, as records can be viewed constantly from anywhere in the world via the blockchain. The records are very likely to be correct and host an abundance of information about the shipment, such as what it is, where it's stored, where it's going, its sell-by date, and even the conditions of its storage down to the temperature. These are all very important and useful information points that businesses can use to their advantage, and can lead to them cutting costs and improving their supply chain significantly and easily, as well as being able to provide useful services to consumers and other businesses they are working with, such as transparency with their products and their origins. Vechain also provides business solutions that has a smart contract layer on its platform for other dApps to be built upon, with some really incredible features such as their fee delegation protocol, meaning fees can be paid by the supplier of the dApp rather than the consumer. This means that projects can be incredibly simple to use for mainstream users with no knowledge of blockchain technology, and using Vechain's Sync2 wallet, seamless browser usage of blockchain apps can be harnessed with little effort from consumers. Vechain provides a massive amount of value and is very likely to grow in the future as a result. When you look at the two main pillars of success for a cryptocurrency, which are use case and adoption, Vechain has both of them in abundance. Vechain is a real-world use case, which is an underappreciated commodity in the cryptocurrency world. Instead of trying to displace an existing system, Vechain has created a solution which enhances and streamlines an already existing industry and has benefited them massively with the second pillar of success, which is adoption. Vechain's use case is already usable and doesn't require a large onboarding of retail users to fulfill its purpose, but is designed for wholesale business purposes by and large. Whilst there is speculation from investors about the price of Vechain, most of its long-term success will come from its use case being valuable enough to be adopted by large businesses. And this is somewhere where Vechain is already excelling. Vechain has received large adoption from a number of large businesses around the world, such as BMW, Walmart, H&M, BYD and more. This would not have happened if Vechain wasn't providing very useful value for these companies, and it's very likely that adoption for Vechain can continue with other large companies around the world, as they can clearly build relations and partnerships well already. With the market cap of the global supply chain at around 50 trillion currently, it's very likely that Vechain will grow massively if it can continue to capture a portion of the market. When you look at all of this, you can get an idea of why Vechain is likely to pump soon. Its incredible fundamentals are very bullish, and its continued partnerships for adoption will likely see the sentiment become more and more positive for Vechain as time goes on. When you also consider the fundamentals of the bull run, it's easy to imagine Vechain can hit $1 this year, and the technical of the chart suggests that the price is coiling ready for a breakout, most likely to the upside. If that's the case, we could see a 20-cent Vechain token in the next month or so, as Vechain will be in price discovery mode again, and looking for another all-time high. A $1 Vechain for this year would be very likely in this instance, and there are still 6 months or so left of the bull run to achieve a 10x required for this to happen, and once Vechain breaks out, it will likely rise a substantial amount in the short term. So what are your thoughts on Vechain? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for them in 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear your ideas about the price action of Chainlink in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only 20% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.